Well, hello and welcome to the Lifecraft Co channel. My name is Julian. Here we go. We're live, and that always means anything can go wrong. Live and half scripted. I don't know. I was just doing my off-face camera as well. But if you're new to the channel, a massive welcome. This is all about thoughtful living on purpose, living intentionally. And this is the 2021 update. And if you're joining us live, why don't you give us a wave in the comments? I think we've got 1 or 2 people checking us in. We're such a small channel at the beginning stages. We started this thing during the original lockdown 1.0 in the UK, and we've carried it on. Really, we just wanted to take this time at the start of the year to let you know what our hopes and intentions for the coming year are regarding what we do with this channel. And for the small number of you that have been following along, a massive thank you. It's been great to pass comments back and forth with you, to have conversations off camera and off the platform as well, via text and Instagram and other things like that. I'd love to hear more from you guys. What are the things that you're enjoying? What are the things you're liking and being challenged by? What do you want to see more of? Helps us in making some of these videos. And you'll notice Libby isn't with me right now, having a busy day at work. And so there are just a couple of things we wanted to let you know about the channel going forward. One thing that we'd love to do, and again, we want to hear your feedback on this, is each month take time to look at a different particular theme. So rather than doing random videos or trying to target specific ideas, we want to look at adding value to our lifestyles, or the way that we think about our lives, through looking at things like family, money, relationships, the way that we carry ourselves, our physicality, our spirituality. So taking 4 or 5 weeks, depending on where they fall in any given month, and going deep into several subjects around that particular thing. The second thing is that we want to remind you that this channel isn't a political platform. It isn't about ideology or any of those things, although some of those things do naturally emerge in conversations because it's all tied to life. This is all about taking ownership in your everyday life. And so while we think anybody that comes across this content could definitely get some benefit and value out of what we share, we're focusing really on those that might have gaps in their lives growing up, those that might have missed how to have a good handshake, how to hold a good conversation with somebody else, how to think about others or think outside of yourself, how to take responsibility for your adulthood, how to become an adult. Those are the sort of themes that we're looking at, and typically it'll be those that maybe didn't have the same social someone helped them with their vocabulary, but somebody with the same social structures growing up that really provided a good support structure or peer learning. And so trying to fill in those gaps from things that we've learned and picked up along the way. And so we're hoping everybody does find value in those things. The other thing is that although we want to get ahead with our content, we want to create really good videos that are sometimes giving you insights into our lives, sometimes giving you insights into what we've learned from other people. We are going to need to take a break from time to time. So some of you will notice we've had a couple of weeks off over the Christmas period. I work for a church. Libby volunteers a lot of her time and works for a university, so times around Christmas and holidays get really intense. There's a lot of work to be done, so we do want to try and get ahead with our content to make sure no gaps are missed, but that might happen from time to time. But we're committed to the long haul. That's the other thing we want you to know. And again, if you're just checking us out and you've made it this far, why don't you go and subscribe and do the journey with us while we're still a small channel. As we gain momentum, we'd love for those of you who are core to really take ownership, to help shape the content that we deliver, to make this a little mini community on YouTube. And so yeah, go ahead and subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and you'll hear about the latest videos. But we are committed to the long haul. We said that at the start of lockdown we would do this channel through till Christmas and then review it. And we have reviewed it, and we want to continue this. And so we are going to continue making videos at least for the next year. And so we're going nowhere anytime soon. And we believe as that grows, we'll still give more time to those things. The other thing is you will see me more than Libby, and it's just because because of the nature of our work, I have a lot of flexibility with my diary. Although I'm very busy, I'm able to maneuver my time and meetings and set the agenda for how most of my week goes, and I fill that out quite well. But I also am able to fit things like filming in during the day, which Libby's perhaps not able to do. She works in a 9 to 5, and so she only has evenings. It's not always fair to film. So sometimes you'll see us doing videos together side by side. Sometimes, or more often than not, it will be my lovely face, and I'll do my best to include, especially when we talk about relationships and cooperation and building marriage and building family. You'll definitely see more of her in that, and always to correct the things that I've said and misled you on. The fourth and second or penultimate thing is this, that we want to keep it connected to the blog. Many of you will know that this YouTube channel is connected to a website that we run. We believe that it's important to own digital real estate, and so we set up a blog a little while ago, and we have sort of got a baseline of posts out there that's interesting, and it's often related to what we talk about here. We only hope to build on that more and more. We're not going to be releasing a blog every week. We might put one up there every month, but they really are deep reads. We want to make sure we research thoroughly the things that we're sharing. We both pick up a lot of journals, particularly around adolescence and development and psychological development and dealing with just the chaos of the world around us, and so we want to put those things into the article, making sure that they're thoroughly researched and everything. And so do head over to life-craft.co or the lifecraftco.com, and you will find that blog, and hopefully you'll find it interesting. Stick around, because we'll be putting more things on there. And the final thing is this, is that everything we do on this channel is based around Luke 2:52 in the Bible. You might not be someone who reads the Bible, but it's this verse that sums up the whole of Jesus's life before we hear anything about his ministry, the stuff that most people know about. And it's this, that he grew in wisdom, favor, and stature with both God and men, which basically means that Jesus had to grow intentionally. He grew on purpose. He grew thoughtfully. He had a thoughtful and intentional life. And so that's really where the drive for this channel comes from, that we want to be thoughtful in our living, intentional in our living, and learn some practical mental, emotional, and spiritual tips that will help us live out our lives effectively. So certainly, if you've got this far in the video, you must be interested in some of it. So go ahead, hit the subscribe button. You know what to do. You've been on YouTube long enough, but do that. Get locked into the channel. Be with us on the journey. Watch our lives as we grow. We'd love to hear back from you and make this a two-way conversation. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and ciao. And here's the awkward bit while I'm trying to end the live stream. I think I've done it. See you soon.